Hello, I'm your host, Sherrika Hunt, and the Author's Lounge Show is a place where authors share their book, tell their truth, and their story. Welcome to the Author's Lounge Show. Welcome to the Author's Lounge Show. I am your host, Sherrika Hunt. Today we're talking about self-discovery at its best. We want to find out how to be our best in everything that we do on this show, and we want to help you navigate through that. So I have double trouble when we get back. Hey guys, we're on the set of the Author's Lounge Show. I'm your host, Sherrika Hunt. I want to tell you, tune in to the Author's Lounge Show, streaming on Ministry on Demand and Promote Her TV. I'll download the app and you'll catch me there.
Effervescent personality. It's more than just your classy way. Like a jazzy melody. You're looking so irresistible. Oh, you make me smile. You're truly original. Always worth the while. And I like your inside style.
Welcome back to the Author's Lounge Show. I told you guys I have double trouble today.
Yes.
So you're gonna get a dose of double, blessing. I feel. So I want to introduce my guest.
Chrisalorus, Chrisalorus Gustavus Jackson.
Did you see why I did
Senior.
that? Yeah. Mr. Jackson is what I call him. He is mastermind, wisdom coach, counselor, everything. So many titles.
So many. Actually, I have more titles.
Okay.
The little 3 letters
Uh-huh.
behind my name than my name is long, and my name is 26 letters long.
Wow, what was your mother thinking?
She thought that I would be famous one day.
Okay, well, here you are on the Author's Lounge Show, so
Yes.
consider yourself famous.
Yes.
And who do I have here? Very own Mr. Marvin D. Cloud.
Yes, Marvin Delapolis Cloud.
Are you serious? Or did you just make that
I
up?
just made that up, trying to be like,
You're trying to be
like my friend. D is for Dennis.
Okay, Dennis Cloud.
Mhm.
So tell us about who you are. Let the audience
Sure.
know who I have here.
I have a publishing company called My Bestseller Publishing. I've been in book publishing for the last 16 years. Do about 100 titles a year. Work with authors from all over the country, and you happen to be one
Really?
of them, and I am just so thrilled to be here today.
I am thrilled to finally have you here
Yes,
today.
thank you. Thank
Yes, I mean, everybody always asks, okay, who did your book? Who? Well, this is the who.
you. I'm the who.
And this is my why.
Yes,
So I
right.
have my who and I have my why right here.
And
Of-
she's the how.
and how and who I am today is, this is like really double trouble for me because who I am today goes to both of you guys.
Oh, wow.
Really, like what I'm doing now in my life, this journey that I'm on, it started with you
Mhm.
and the book,
Mhm.
and it's now I can't say ended because we got
No,
so
right.
much
So
more
much
to do.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So now it's taking a turn right here with you where you helping me find out my why.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I appreciate you both.
Oh,
I mean, this is really, really like amazing to have you both here on the show because
Well,
we're
I'm
talking
honored.
about self-discovery, and
Yes.
this is how I discovered who I am
Mm.
and my journey in life. So give us a little, I'm just gonna tag team if you all don't
right.
mind, just back and forth. I want to give the people a little information about self-discovery
Well,
in your words.
in my words, I'm kind of old. I look younger than I am,
Right.
but I went on my journey of self-discovery 2 years after my father passed. I needed to find out who I was
Yeah.
and why I had chosen some of the craziness that I had done most of my life.
Yeah.
And 2 years after he died, I sat down to do an evaluation of what was going on with me.
Yeah.
And I determined that even though my father was in the house, I still suffered from abandonment.
Wow.
I still suffered from neglect. I still suffered from not having a emotional
Right.
kind of connection
Connection.
with my father.
Right.
Because he didn't have a father. He didn't know who his father was.
Right.
So he couldn't give me
What you was looking for.
what he didn't have.
Exactly.
But I needed to find out. So when I stopped to go through all of that stuff and the reasons, my what, when, where, and how behind my why,
Yeah.
then I was able to come to grips and make changes.
Yeah.
So much so that I decided some other folks needed to make some changes too.
Wow.
Like myself.
Like all of
included.
us.
Like all of us, right.
Yes.
So what was your journey look like?
Wow. Lost my dad about 20 years ago. So, and he was always in the house, did really well, with the children and everything. So there's no real story there. But I have to tell you that until last year, who I thought I were, it's not.
Yeah.
So I had to go on a discovery, and it came about last year,
Yeah.
October, in the hospital, blood sugar 812. Doctor said to me, I just want to come in and see the man whose blood sugar is 812 who walked in under his own power.
Yeah.
I'm like, but doc, if I knew my blood sugar was 812, I probably would not have walked in.
You crawled in?
And so in that bed, and there's another funny story because your brother came to see
He
me.
did.
But in the hospital bed for 6 or 7 days, I had to do some evaluation.
Yeah.
Who am I?
Right.
Why am I here? And so it is important that everybody asks that question.
Yeah.
And it's always better, I believe, to ask when you're not confined to a hospital
Exactly.
bed.
Right. Don't wait.
Don't wait.
Exactly.
Because again, when the doctor came in a couple of days later, I went in on Wednesday. Maybe it was Friday or Saturday. He said, son, I don't know what made you come in Wednesday, but if you had tried to come Thursday,
It wouldn't have been a
you
Thursday.
probably would not be having a conversation with me.
Wow.
So I think it's important that we answer those questions. Who am I?
Right.
Why am I? It's not enough for us to just be here.
Yeah.
God has something for us,
Yeah.
and we have to learn to live up to it.
Yeah.
And I have to be honest, first 60 years of my life, although I thought I was living up to something,
Right.
I realized that I wasn't.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's-
I'm just being honest.
That's powerful. I mean, you guys, that's powerful. What you don't want to do is wait, is what he's saying.
No,
Now is today. Today is the now. So life is short. We don't have that much time. We don't know what time is, but today is now. So stay tuned. We'll be right back to continue to tell you how to self-develop.
Hi, I'm Sherrika West. It is my joy to serve as the lead for the Mosaic Women's Ministry. Every woman at the Church Without Walls is a Mosaic woman, and our focus is to help you grow. When God created you, He didn't create you to just coast through life. God wants you to thrive, to grow and become all that He has destined you to be. That's the Mosaic Women's Ministry mission, to help you grow in your relationship with Jesus Christ. As a Mosaic woman, you can grow in a few ways. Through regular worship, it's something about gathering together with the people of God that will help you grow. You can also experience growth through Her Journey small group studies and by connecting to your prospective season of life. The next step is serving. Yes, serving allows you to discover and develop your spiritual gift. Being connected to a community and sharing life with other amazing women will help you discover new things and enrich your faith journey. There are 16 Mosaic accessory choices where you can connect, grow, and serve. Visit our Mosaic page at women.tcww.org. We look forward to getting you connected to this beautiful masterpiece.
Welcome back to the Arthur's Lounge show. I still have my amazing guests. They haven't left me. They still here. I hope you all are here waiting to get this information. I just felt like today is the day. Like I said, it's now. We don't have a lot of time. We don't even know, what tomorrow's going to bring. So you teach and coach and counsel about finding out your why.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to us about that. Why is that important?
It is important for us to understand how we got our why.
Mm-hmm.
All of us have a why. Mm-hmm. But all of us mostly don't even know why we say to ourselves, mm-hmm. Why did I do that?
Yeah.
Why did I say that?
Yeah.
Why do I feel this way?
Yeah.
And a lot of it goes back to when we were children. The influencers that we had,
yes,
whether they were our parents, our teachers, our uncles, our siblings, we were all influenced. Mm-hmm. We all were given information. Yeah. And a lot of that information, practically all of it, was distorted, mm-hmm. deleted, and generalized. Mm-hmm. And what we were left with mm-hmm. was what we formed our value systems and our belief systems on, and we have brought a lot of that craziness into our relationship, mm-hmm. our adult relationships. Right. And so many of us need to understand the reasons mm-hmm. behind their behavior.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
And I get a lot of that when I'm talking to folks, married couples, mm-hmm. newly married couples, mm-hmm. folks that are happy in their relationship, unhappy in their relationship, yeah. on their way out of their relationship, yeah. but they don't understand why we're not communicating.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. And my answer is, oh yeah, y'all communicating.
Right.
you may not be saying the right words.
Right, but you're communicating.
You're absolutely communicating.
Yeah. Right.
And the why am I so angry? Why am I disappointed?
Right.
What was I looking for in this person that's not already in me?
Yeah.
And where did that come from?
Exactly.
That emptiness. or that need to
For-
be validated
Exactly.
by somebody
Somebody
else.
Yeah.
Because you can't validate each other
Yeah.
if you're not validated yourself.
yourself.
Right.
That's good.
So when you
That's
found
deep,
this
too.
out last year,
Hmm.
what did you find out, if you don't mind sharing?
Well, in the hospital, you know, and right now everything is just kind of centered around that visit to
Right.
Kingwood Medical Center. After your brother came in late that night, heard him calling my name. Did not know it was her brother. You know, I turned over. There was a guy coming in the door. The light was shining on the back of his head, and he said, "Marvin Cloud." And I'm waking up, and he said, "Marvin Cloud." And I said, "No, Lord." not tonight. Not tonight. And it turned out to be your brother
Right.
coming to pray for me. Now, that was funny, but in reality,
Yeah. It could have been a reality.
it really shook me,
Yeah.
you know, because in that bed, 3 questions came to me, not the first night, maybe, you know, day 5 that I was there. Did God give me a gift? Was I a good steward of that gift? And did I touch the world with that gift? Those are the 3 questions I left out of that hospital with. And in order for me to answer them truthfully, I had to do self-discovery. You know,
Wow.
I had to ask myself some hard questions. And to be honest, some of the answers I didn't like.
Yeah.
But if I were to move forward,
Yeah.
I had to answer truthfully.
Right.
And I had to I came to some conclusions about myself that I didn't like. Now, I can be harsh and say that for years I was a fraud,
Yeah.
you know, to a degree that was true. Because my public persona and my inside reality
Yeah.
didn't match up.
Yeah.
And so I just had to start living the life that I was preached about. And I'm not even talking about the gospel of Jesus Christ. I'm talking about, even as a publisher,
Right.
when people come to me and I tell them, well, just write your story.
Right.
Even if no one else ever sees it, it will help you.
Exactly.
You know, because there's something about writing that charges your emotions, and it can help free you
Yeah.
from
Heal-
some things
and heal you.
and heal you.
Yeah.
You know, if you write about it. So I just had to do
A
a
whole.
whole turnaround.
Exactly.
You know, and I'm talking about 8 months. You know,
Yeah.
and God is with me. Last Thursday, you know, I found out I did not have cancer,
Yes.
which was a blessing, and that was a
Load
weight,
off. Right.
and it took that load off of me.
Yes.
But now what I want to do is I want to move forward and just help as many people as I can.
Exactly. And that's what they both are doing. They both are helping in their own way, as many people as they can. And I'm here to make sure that they help as many people as they can. I am the glue. So stay right there. We'll be right back.
There's glitz and there's glam, but it's what's untold, the dark coal that was pressured into a beautiful treasure, one that is unapologetically flawed, but high in clarity and to most, extremely rare. The untold truth about a woman who had it, lost it, and rebuilt it all, brick by brick, turning it around from pain to purpose. I am she is me, and I thank God for the pressure that turned me into a beautiful diamond.
Hey, I'm Sherrika Hunt. Check out the Artist Lounge Show, sponsored by Invicta. Hey guys, we're on the set of the Artist Lounge Show. I'm your host, Sherrika Hunt. I want to tell you, tune in to the Artist Lounge Show, streaming on Ministry on Demand and Promote Her TV. I'll download the app and you'll catch me there.
Simon in a Rough Management LLC presents Smiling Through My Tears, a new book on how to press through tragedy, trials, and tribulations. Only $12.99. Order your copy today at Amazon.com, Nook, Kindle, Barnes & Noble, or at www.sherrikahunt.com. Call 346-342-1699.
Okay, you guys, I just paid some bills sponsored by, as you all can see and you notice, is Invicta Watches. And so we want to thank you guys for sponsoring the Artist Lounge Show, because why? We're better together. Speaking of that, this episode, We're Better Together, this section of the show, I want you all to give each other some wisdom. Like, I want you to pour into him and him pour into you. We don't have a book right now, but I just feel like there's something you can say, and I know it's something you can say, and there's something that you have that I know God has put in you that you can encourage him, because I feel like we all need to grow. We're all striving to be better people, and we can't do it by ourselves.
As he and I were in the lounge outside talking, he brought up his grandson,
Yes.
and he and I were having an exchange about how do we help young people find themselves. And it starts with some basics of what they are not. And when we can get them to understand what they are not, so we can get to what they are, then we can pour into them and hopefully shortcut
some of the stuff we went through.
some of that craziness. Because right now the world is crazy. With the COVID going on and social media, and that's what we were having a discussion on. And with our years, you're looking at some folks that have made some mistakes.
Of course.
And we waited longer than we should have, but we waited until we were ready and capable of making those choices and those changes.
Great.
Wow. You know, Sherrika and I talk a lot about where we are in life, and we talk about mistakes and things like that. But it looks like there's always somebody who is there to kind of point us in the right direction. And so what I want to say to you is to continue to be that person that people like Sherrika and others can go to get your wisdom, your knowledge, to be pointed in the right direction. You know, because you have a lot to offer, and I just want to encourage you. Don't be discouraged. Don't give up. Sometimes it may even seem like what you're doing, you may feel like it's not touching anybody. But look at Sherrika for an example. You know, it's touching people.
Exactly.
You know, and that's what we all are called to do. You know, maybe we can't save the world as bad a condition it's in right now, but maybe we can do something with our corner of the world. So I just want to encourage you to keep on.
And that is why we're better together. Stay right there, guys. This has been amazing. Like I said, this has blessed me, and I hope that it's blessed you, but we'll be right back. Hello, I'm your host, Sherrika Hunt, and the Artist Lounge Show is a place where authors share their book, tell their truth, and their story. Welcome to the Artist Lounge Show. Hey guys, welcome back to the Arthur's Lounge Show. Right now, I want you to get all the information that I have gotten from these guys. They're going to give it to you so they can pour into your life on your own terms. So start right here. Can you give them your information?
My information for my website
Yes.
is Mastermind Wisdom at mastermindwisdom.org.
.org.
My email address is mastermindwisdomcoach at gmail.com.
Right.
So you can reach me on those mediums at any time. I'd love to hear from you. I deal a lot with folks going through
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah. Grief, loss,
Trauma, PTSD,
everything.
As a matter of fact, there is wisdom after PTSD.
Wow.
Wisdom when we go through those things.
Wow. Okay.
And I can be reached at my website is mybestsellerpublishing.com. My email is Marvin D. You have to put that D in there, marvindcloud@gmail.com. Please feel free to contact me if you'd like to talk a little more about
And if you
writing
want them
and
both,
publishing.
if you want them both at the same time, we're going to get wisdom. And then once you get the wisdom and go through the healing, then you can write your book and
That's
share it
right.
with other
That's
people
right.
and get that out. So we're going to tag team and we're going to get these two together. And
Yes.
actually, we're going to do some amazing things together as a team. They don't know it yet, but I just said it live. So they don't have a choice but to say yes. So that's why I said it live.
Yeah.
So, and so now you have all the information. You guys, we all are going to team up and we're going to have some amazing things coming. You just stay tuned to the Arthur's Lounge because, look, this is the place where you're going to get healed, you're going to get help, you're going to get transformed and motivated, inspired. All those words happens here on the Arthur's Lounge Show. Thank you guys for tuning in. God bless you and have a great day.